ye de aseda kese ebekwa ma ya boafo KFM Musical Center Dada Bate Kabana Talent Microfinance omo ananwumre wo mo ebo mechi doma me de nsem no me de eba besom no yankopon ya adom ochina na NPP amanioko no wo aspirant no wo mo de wo mo primaries no ebe hihye so wo my Ghana ha nwumre ye de emu nsem ye de eba besom nwumre nsem no edoso ye papa pa osemufo asem ami okenkan foi me so me de besom wo se no si akase nsem no ye bedi mo akotini ebi ni se endedwe Ghana Mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama okopie mu ewo Ghana military academy endie wodi nchiane ade ekoma mpenifo ahodo ho an yede mu nsem yede ebesum wenwumre sa enso ana security agencies ahodo a womo ewo my Ghana ha enso ede abetu yo mo chese illegal transport fare a ekoso ewo crime ni asantemantem no ade a womani enje ho no so yede mu nsem yede beba besom wenwumre ewo kase ne so yede dwede nsem ebeka ho de ama National Lottery Authority enso ede nsem bi abetu dwa eno so enwumre yede mu nsem yede ebebro wo kase ne so yede ni gede nsem ebeka ho de ama Woodmaya ede nsem bi abetu dwa efa I show speed obepie mu ewo my Ghana ha no yebedo sansem ni mo esuko ede ama weni nsem ne afufro pia nwumre ya bo ana ede beso mu se no nsia kase wo KFM TV no so mekai wo se nwumre nsemi etwegu ewo ye abefo ntintam fidie ne so Facebook and YouTube KFM TV GH eno tu betimi ahwe bi na wa share na wa like na wa dwentwe no so die guase ama me kama okenkai fo me mami esinkroma me dane me ho sima aba me ba nsem no me hya ase ede ama Ebusia for yes I mamu ina kwaba edam asese enwumre muguso etimu TV no ho amohwe no osia kase wo KFM TV ne so mekoso ekai wo se enwumre nsami etwego ewo ye abelfo ntintam fidie ne so Facebook and YouTube KFM TV GH anu tu betimi ahwe bi na wa share na wa like na wa dwentwe no so de guase ama me kama na me hyensem na se edi ama ode Ghana Mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ndedi okopie mu ewo military academy ewo Nkramantem hase na emra wo mode wo mo graduation ceremony echiche no Mampeni John Dramani Mahama so bo ne homoden ende wo montade wo hye na nchiade wo gibiye papa panwume KFM TV enso ye de bi esomo ewo kase no eso Ebusiafo anunti Ghana Mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wono anokopiem ewo military academy a ene wo mutade wono so ehye mra graduation ceremony no course wo ne makopiem ho de nsem de wo de dodo na egukwan ma wo chese wono de obehwe magalamse no wetimi aso ano e de amobibia nti Ghana ni bia enka na koma ento ne yem na galamse a ese Ghana yensuo ene yensas no obebo ne homoden ama no etimi abrase e de amaye.
Our natural resources are a sacred trust, and yet illegal mining has caused severe damage to our rivers, our forests, and our farmlands. In response, my government established the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat, NIMOS, and implemented a comprehensive strategy centered on strict enforcement, public education, alternative livelihoods, technology, and institutional coordination. These measures are producing results. Forests and river bodies have been declared security zones. Permanent military bases have been established, and offenders have been arrested and are being prosecuted. Rivers such as the Pra, Ankobra, and Ofin are gradually recovering. Let me be clear. Illegal mining will continue to be confronted decisively and without fear or favor. But this fight requires national unity. It is a moral, civic, and generational duty. And I call on all Ghanaians to stand together to restore and protect.
Ebusiafo anunti nsɛmwe ana Ghana Mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wasan editu dwane mra wasan pie mu ewo Ghana Military Academy wo mu graduation ceremony na se no Mampeni John Dramani Mahama wasan edi nsɛm bebre to dwa fa ye Northern Borders ne ade ne ho a enwume yen so ye di bi esomo ewo kase no ehu.
Guest, the security environment in our sub-region remains complicated and volatile. Violent extremism, terrorism, and transnational crime continue to pose serious threats, particularly along our northern border. Globally, the rise of non-state actors and asymmetric warfare has reshaped the nature of security challenges. These realities demand a comprehensive and coordinated national response. Security cannot be seen as the sole responsibility of the armed forces and security agencies. It is a shared national duty. Citizens, communities, traditional authorities, civil society, and government must work together to protect the peace and stability we all so cherish. I therefore urge all Ghanaians to remain vigilant and security conscious in safeguarding our nation's peace.
Adeshima benunti nsemwe ana Ghana Mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wode abetudwa yenso yedi bi ababe somo na yeto ansem ne so di amode a eye genno eye national chairman edima NDC amenyo kono eye Johnson asiedun ketia na ndedwe wono so edi nsem bi abetudwa wode kwama eye NDC party members ne se abibia no wo mombo mhomode no momodo ne ba koye embra mo ntem no mommo maninda ho na abibia emboama party no entimi emfa nentoma pa enfa ne mra sese MPP ameni okono wo mo de wo mo primaries no ebe hihye no wo chese wo mo mhomode na support bia wo se wo mo de support yo manase wo mo de tayo mo chi no wo mo nye sade no enfa emboa wo Johnson asiedun ketia ne nsem no ebi eni
sade MP ekan no campaign mu de ye ne mo a every tititi nyina ye ba e dru campaign so a Debia meba Prisia Hunivali ha eba ne mo be ye campaign if you say constituency no ehia me papa na 2020 ye be ye campaign mo anwu ye di mo ase mo to aba no ye 2024 mo she bo se asema na abeda ho se eto debia ye je no afia na MPP for asaje ye na o ma asaje no mo beto aba atwa saade num kura na mencha de enso campaign no duru ho abato no duru ma hu se mo di saade no so pepepe na ba bia yetimi atwe MPP for mu adure die nigiri se apamo a yegyina so ekwa abato no so bia di ne de so a yetie bia Prisia Onivale constituency there MC MPP for omonsa enkambie small scale no abano eya depa asasi ehwenu ye nemo asemu a ewo ho ne se nyame edi bibisa achewo na ubetu di aye omu ye no se wa hunu ni tu na ohawa edi be free mu aba se sa ha no beku aboa awu ajaska no ha na je se wa tukura kamfaso enu nti koka ya ye twi nyina ni se kwan ben ene ebe faso a ye betu sa gudie no na ohawa ebe free mu aba enkodo so enchen emfaso a ye benya free mu
ya how kesia aye Prisia Bogosu to Prisia Pai Prisia Township Road continuously for the past 3 months ye MP or down that attempt the dear in someone aircon so no by your gidia wa by mu your gidia wa your John Dramani Mahama mu your gidia wa your Rajadramu say big push ya be yan some kabi am a final yetumi aye di amaye they said ye no baby bia ade ba akumiyo also a problem Cassia Ekaho constituency a mining constituency and this yabai yam so mining so I won't see you.
Ebusia Fanutin Semwe and National Chairman Edima, the National Democratic Congress, NDC Amenio Kono Johnson as Yedun Ketia, what they ever to JNC DB Ababe Somone, 2 so the amount there, Ayochna and Ayenum, NPP Amenio Kono, or Mode Wamo Primaries no, Wamode Shisha so my Ghana and a year woman penny for best, num de Umujina, say aspirant, Ede Ama 2028 Abatwa, Yebeto Ewo my Ghana Haneno, and I'm swimmer Batwa Commissar. Isi edi abetu dwa mo chese wo mo di abato emu no wo maye krado esan se wo mo no ma na akade bia wo se wo mo keka bom na abato ne baso no e ya de ani nia ye ready egu ho a wo mo de be hyehye so wo china e wo my Ghana ha
out of government Omuta elected Omu flag bearer at least 2 years before the general elections na no na Saturday ebe ombetu sa panu no mu yishi ni papa kwa obetina MPP ku nanim ana MPP party nanim as their presidential candidate for the 2028 general presidential elections. And the MPP presidential election committee Omni Electoral Commission ACI now it came out with what we call the guidelines guide elections say na Electoral Commission ye apemu say boa na ye a printed ballot papers a printed we the ballot papers local 16 regions no me ka say ballot papers no oma check it our regional level a district and our constituencies are omo packet to apano. Now, Obianim say you were 276 constituencies for Ghana. But I sound say constituencies need be numbers number 2 abano omudo sunti constituencies need be ombenya ebia 2 polling centers. Now, these polling centers, candidates any omo agent na any delegate on beto abano any bebia ewo regional capitals. Na senior ye are organizing in say ya arranging say every center be use 2 albums. The friend say the party register. Na album no go for din omo ID number bi and sana omo pictures and so it is an new man and ombe use e dey check one ma delegate ombe pa ho a akoto apa. Na the here says o ko a e san say album na e be hwemu na odin e no picture no so okita e bia Ghana card okita voters ID ukita ID bia odin no picture wo so a e be boa e ma identification process no ayentem 333 centers in the vote na nipa dodo e be to aba no Saturday no close to 212,000. It's 211,800 plus. Number 2 abano. Adipa kunso woman say guidelines need to say the day before election day Saturday. Obian who candidate ni bien who say voting now just say 24 hours to the day of elections. So campaign process comes to an end. Adiba kunso a woman say it is an offense say uko now vote so say a go back when say MPP for election no more year ubetumi ahye wo MPP atade but the woman say enye say wo hye atade a ensunsuni a kire say wo candidate we afa to ahye candidate we t-shirt mra emma wo kwan say wo yes I but MPP colors ni there ubetumi be ahye akọ
Adeshima Benuti semwe yana batwa komisa wo mode abetudwa yensu yedi bi ababesomo ewo kase ne so ye to ansem ne so e dia mode a eye NPP wo mo communication leader edema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eye Victor Dankwa na wodi abetudwa wo chem se prime minister ochina mode be hye so yi ukọ NPP amenu okonma nkrofo a omunim de wo akomanim wa brabom eye influential people no wo mo ana wo ina ede wo support etai Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia echi se nkunimdie mapa ebetimi akọ ede ama no abe presidential candidate ede ama the New Patriotic Party NPP amenu okono e wa fimpinu ni edionu wotwe abato a yebeto e wo my Ghana hasen.
The last elections, majority of the Council of Elders and patrons were not supporting Bawumia, but this time all of them came on board. So you have Dr. Alfred Boy, you have Professor, you have almost all the big guns.
That's interesting. You're saying that the Bawumia has support of the creme de la creme of NPP politicians in Greater Accra.
Greater Accra, yes, definitely. So you have former health minister and President Kufuor, that is Honorable. That's the Nungwa. She was from Nungwa. You know, she's seriously campaigning for Dr. Bawumia. You have former ambassador to Canada. You know, he's also there. You know, all the.
What about Jerry Blankson?
Jerry Blankson is also part of the team.
Are you sure?
Yes. Though we have not met him at the Greater Accra, but he's part of the national team. You know, so all the big men, Nana Kumia, you know, Frank Davies.
Henry Cote in your team?
Yes, Henry Cote is also part of it.
Pone sem no one fence for was sign edit to Dwabiama watch him say kane no na eye Kennedy Japan wo no anodi nechi na se si ade ade a wa switch ni position a wode ne support na etai Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia chi say nkunimdie mapa ebetimi akwama no e wo prime minister ochina omode hyehyɛ so e wo my Ghana nu nti onde ne mpa ebo ani say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wo betimi abeye presidential candidate at the the New Patriotic Party.
Here, for example, in 2023, I was an agent for Ken. I was the agent.
Why did you run away?
I didn't run away. The reality dawned on me.
Which is
that our best, if we want to win 2028, the best person is Dr. Bawumia.
Your best was rejected in 2024.
No, he was voted against, yes.
He lost by a great margin.
Of course, yes. And that was not his fault.
So he can't be your best.
He is the best.
Adeshima Benuti semwe ana Victor Dankwa wode abetudwa wo san edit tudwa bi ma wo chem se ba ni prime minister Kennedy Japan enya ade obetimi abiti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de biada ensiende na esi ochina isan se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eye mpenifo ekukuda ma wo mo ewo NPP ameni okono no wo mu ina ede wo mo support etai ne chen nti wo ina adwen fisu se wo bedi nkunim ewo abatoi emu.
At all, not at all. It will never.
You seem overly confident. Yes. These are delegates you ought to be.
Yes, and you know, I'm a grassroots person. All my politics, I've done it at the police station level. I started as a cell secretary. I became a police station secretary before I became a constituency communications officer. And when the campaign started, I was invited to join. And I was made the communications lead for Greater Accra. I listen more. You know, I sit with people who are playing draft. I go to the bars when they are drinking.
Ebusiafo no ntinsem we ana Victor Dankwa wode abetudwa yenso ye de bi ababeso mo ewo kase ne so ye to ansem ne so de amauda team Baumia enso de adesede to the NPP delegate ni nenim se eye abato ya wo mo de be hyehye so ochinen ewo my Ghana han wo mo se wo mo nto aben enfama Dr. Mahmoud Baumia no no pe ono betimi aboama NPP amenu ko no 2028 abato a wo mo beto wo my Ghana han nkunim de etimi akọ edi amomenu ntihwe no manfo mani anche bebia na wo mo nto aben enfama Dr. Mahmoud Baumia
MPP at this year, Omonye mistake down in selecting their leader. MPP delegates announced at this year, Omonye mistake down. Anytime we are Omoyi Kandinia or Sefata Amanukunu, Emma Amanukunu in Ankabo. What's your MPP? A choir MPP Faso Eba Ben. Since he had seen Amanuku in 1992 eba party ni biani say ansa na MPP bedin kumaba abemu I just say your candidate now you did not compremium ana empremiensa e sa na tie e wo MPP enu nti one more to aba omunim dada na Dr. Baumia so no omunim no dada nti bibia no a omoka enye no na reflect e wo for so woko form hono ma kasa no nya sa kwa emu asemu a fomfo no eka nyina ye futu o mode ma no se papa na ye wa abemu ene ma ba ko mienu bi koya ye fi se amwa enti no nyame ya adom oba ye mfa kwan foforo so na ye nsiesie na bibia enye kam
Adeshima benu ntinsem we ana timba womia wo mode abetudwa yenso ye dibi ababesum ye gina omo nsem isu ne atwa ye ho akogya aboafo nkrato abaye ba nsem ne dooso na ebetu aso edi amon
Yo, I'm for and then Yamama Kwaba at the bar, a KFM musical shopper. You to sum you know. Who free a Kumasa Macom that Damono, a sunny at the bar at Dumuno, Sabran Udu, a Sambra Junction, a Sambra Hotel, Quantana Sope. Now shop on any Sambra Hotel and the Dinja anymore. Would the free Sambra Hotel, a wood sunny at the co, Nankane and Hagan Hono, Annie, a hawk and a KFM musical shop. Dear Tosum, you know, yet be no fofro. Now, dear I can say, if you dear papa, a timiche, the old day are sorry, dear would they grow a grow a woodwo. To my dear be a woody over here, a young figure, musical instrument piano, a KFM, and to say Ghana Muntie Asantema Muntie, a KFM musical shop, Anna Sabre, Yapian fofro Monochai, a war Premper the 2nd Street. Ufri all me come down na wo sane ede ko adum no ane udu Sambra Hotel Quantana so na wa dane on sani faso oho ana KFM musical shop yi ewo ye ne Sambra Hotel ana ehwe animo ye twa abrebia
gina mese se meya proud ana se meya dwa me free Kumasi adum KFM instrument store Obi bisasa se bomen fo dia what to ma woni si da what dey near my papa ejira woni na what to say yes what to no bibia kan wakoma ni nyina free KFM instrument store Kumasi adum se mi tra na me to no ma mi ti nya ho me ka fi se fi papa mu anim na mi kina no wo betra ye ko ma ya do se kana twa nanka kana u ensamfu ayi
Chonya Devena Micho Talent Microfinance Limited Gajradopa Miawana Susu Savings Adishie School Buafo Cashback Ple Bubua Okata Nenyabe Egajom Demiagbo La Letie Tomegbeko Ateun Aho Gadodo Kenenyabe Egajom Vivi la Nenyabe O Gahia Ola Atenwava Ava de Ogai Kenehia Fa
Tanebe mi foncho mi afa jomu yo kenye mi afa gadodo nyawa business loan elemiashi church finance elemiashi salary loan elemiashi eye bubuoli kenye personal loan nenye be mi foncho business loan enye gadodo ikemie nana asichalao nenye be washigba keke alom elesue we have talent mi pepe gede nwo nenye washigba lesua ne woge wo keke gedeji to talent pomonu ome nenye be mi foncho mi afa salary loan enye gado mo ikemi vuna mi afa jirudu dola nke ga nyo heya va talent wo pay slip pay bank statement ye kwenye wi here na kokoko salary loan le rate mi to kekeji church financier personal loan va nenye habobo masoli hama eji bufofo sankuo jitao olila ashibobwe kekeke mi aflege no na no hem v choji nto jinwade bare kwereka mo npopo kai ganyu heya talent kuna kpohe ya ole chagbagba na do tare talent bena wo gado monwa anobobo enami akpenami
etibe ya nyafi ke talent la
talent microfinance jengo amegan shipe ape letina tejibo hotame
mi ape kapomo enya 050-129-1298 alo 050-128-9119 talent oga kwamanu banto
Talent Microfinance, your channel of wealth.
Ebusiafo yesa mamu ina kwa ba eda mu asese enwumre mu gusu etmu TV ne ho amohwe eye no si akase e wo KFM TV ne so mekoso e kai wo se enwumre isem no etwegu e wo ye abefo ntentam video ne so Facebook ene YouTube KFM TV GH no tu betimi ahwebi na wa share na wa like na wa dwenche no so wo de egu ase amame kama meto ansem ne so e di ama odia eye enam watching na paramis amode be hyehyɛ so e wo my Ghana ha no enam so ma tesa no eye divisional police command eye CSP Anita Aboakwa ene ne nkofo de eye wo mo aerobics bi ahyehyɛ so ende wo mutwa akrom ni nia ne se nige ene eye odo a wo mode be hye ama asumdwe epie mu e wa bato na hyese ene na wie ye ne no ene nam so ma wo mode saa eye rally ehyehyɛ so a wo mo chese won be hwa masumdwe de ebi esi hɔ yie papa wo mo ema basabasa bia enkopie mu e wa bato no emu
Regional Commander, DCOP, Divisional Commanders, mobilizing of men, now show of force. Police for ready for Ochina election now, by MPP for primaries. Exercise now, and then Nina Citrani said, yeah, show of force. I'm a Ghana for MPP for no one who say, I am ready for Ochina exercise.
Tiafanu nsɛm we ana tesa no police command wo mode abetudwa yenso ye dibi aba besom yegu so a wo ya police fo nsɛm mu nam wo chana primaries a wo mode be hyehye so wo my Ghana no enam so ma Eastern Regional Police Command enso de kokobo ekwa ma macho men ahodro a wo mode o mabobim se wo mo ba ya abato ni mu no mo be kire mo bobre ni ade wo chese se wa ye macho ana se wa je mi a pebe bitina se gym na obekwa akwa gym na akwaye wo exercise wo na mu nya abato ni mu ana obebo no nti omode kokobo ekwa ma sankrofo ni na se so ochina wo mu hu obie ana se private security bi wo ha ya de a wo mehwe ma Ghana ma no ene wo mu edini ye papa pesan se wo mu aposifo wo mu ana mo bebo abato ne ho ban na hyase ni na wiye na bibia ehwo mo nsa eno nti wo mu mpe private security bia wo abato no emu nsɛmwe ana Eastern Regional Police Command wono so what they abetu eja.
So they call themselves macho men. The election is not between macho people. It's between 5 contestants. Whether one of them is macho or not, I can't speak to that. So our duty is simple. We go and make sure that people who are coming to vote are protected. Media is protected. Police ourselves, we are protected. Electoral officers are protected. Electoral material protected. Everybody comes around, vote and go home freely. If you want to stay and observe, you can stand at a distance. If you are a macho man, go to the gym and go and lift weights. The election is not for macho people. When we are organizing maize, they say what, Mr. Mangana, we invite them. All of us go and observe. It's the day for macho men. Tomorrow is not a day for macho men. So if you come and you misbehave, you'll be arrested, and now the IGP has retreated. That's when one of you is arrested. Don't call me the IGP. But when you call, you have no succor from me. Same vein, when you call me, I may pick. But when I pick and it's about somebody who has misbehaved, I'll respectfully tell you that fine, the person has misbehaved, all offenses are bailable, but let's keep this person in custody. We allow him to rest. We are not incarcerating, we are allowing him to rest, to take a rest. So after the exercise, when we see that, we look into his eyes and we see that he is sober, we either decide to keep him to the next day, or allow him to go and decide the next course of action. So those who are going for the polls, they are not fighting. The one who is down there, you want to go and create problem, they don't know you. So when you are incarcerated, they will not come. In fact, they don't know you exist. So do you fear some? Now, sure, we'll see. Thank you very much.
Ebusi afanu tinsemwe ana Eastern Regional Police Command wode abetudwa efa primacy ehuri efri sansem nimu ne de wa consent from the edu kopie mu ewa santemantem National Security Operators a wo mu ewa santemantem a wo mu ne Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly KMA wo mu ne omu yi adwuma no de abetudwa omu chese wo mu nya ne ntie se okopie mu asantemantem a driver for bi je fair enum penifo enfa pen enche sa fair no ase ana omo ankasa di omo pe ejije sa fair no ana security agencies e de abetudwa omo chese wo mani nje sa de na ekoso e wa santemantem no eno nti omo de kokobo ekọ de amasa nkofo na wo mo je fair penifo enche sa wo mo nje no wo mo de kokobo ekọ e de amawo.
Arrest about almost 24 vehicles, and we arrested 16 drivers. The 16 drivers that we arrested, they were fighting with some of our men. Yesterday, we arrested 24, 19 at Atonsu, and the rest to around Boss FM. The drivers were very, very stubborn. They were even challenging us. You can see here, these are some of the drivers that we've arrested, and the vehicles who are here. We are doing it in collaboration with the KMA. So we've handed all the vehicles to KMA. They are going to prosecute them, and then the rest, we are giving them to the police. This exercise is a continuous exercise. It is not a 1-day or 2-day exercise. We are doing it for only God knows. It is our mandate to protect the passengers. So this exercise is going to be like the 24-hour economy. So it is day and night. Today, some of our men they've already gone out, and in the evening too, we are also going out again today. Challenges that we are facing is the drivers. In fact, the passengers, they are even happy that we are doing exercise. The prices that the drivers are charging, that is the main problem. You see, we are not forcing them to reduce price. No, that is not our mandate. We are only telling them that they should stick to the price that they are collecting, the approved prices. What they do is they have certain things that they call short. For instance, if they are loading from Sofolai to Tech, before you get to Tech, you take about 4 or 5 cars. This is what we are stopping them. If you know that you are going to Tech from Sofolai, load straight to Tech. But if Bantima, Swami, no, we are not going to allow us. So the challenges that we are facing is, since they know that we've now started, they will park their cars and they will say they are not going. So if we see that you've parked your car, we'll force you to load and go. Because mostly they park at the outer lane and they say we are not working. If you go through the inner lane and we are going, we don't have problem. But if you park the car at the outer lane, we'll force you to load and then go. Yeah, it is true. Metro, they've started even giving us some of the buses. Yesterday, they provided 15 buses. So every evening, they call us to tell us where do we think that they should give buses. We wrote an official letter to them. I think the letter is in my office. I can show it to you. We wrote to them and then they replied. In fact, they're also cooperating with us. My question to the driver is if they are stubborn, we are more stubborn. We will be very flexible with them if they comply. We are not forcing them. We say comply. Be flexible with us. Help the passengers and they will also help you. If they don't and we arrest you, you go to court. We don't prosecute. We hand you over to the police, then the police will prosecute you.
Ebusiafa no ntin semwe ana security agencies wo mo dia beto dwa mo de kwama driver fo a wo mo ewo eye Kumase ene ne importem semwe ana mo de kwama mo ye de wo 817 so concern fufom dia eye Environmental Protection Agency and the day wo mo so e dia beto dwa mo chese ukopie mo ewo face gold a ade a wo mo adwuma no wo mo atum wo hɔ a wo mo kyese ye noma bia wo manhwɛ endi so no eno enanam so masisi ade wo mo atoto wo mo noma mo kyese wo mo equipment de dodo na wo mo agige e de free wo mo nsem a ni nia ne so mo hwɛ se de ye no wo mo ebeye ansasa de we wo mo asan bi ano e de ama wo.
We currently at Bogoso at a mining site. They process mining tailings for gold and they dump their waste on the environment. We started engaging them last year on some of the violation they are doing on site. We gave them conditions in their permits, but they violated, so we charged them penalty. We've been visiting and we've seen that they have a host of sodium cyanide in their warehouse. So what we are doing currently is confiscating their cyanide and some trucks that they have. They don't have reclamation bond with us. Meanwhile, they are causing a lot of environmental degradation as part of their operation. So we are on their side. They are called FAC Gold at Bogoso area near in Takwa, around Takwa surrounding. So this is one of our operations that we do from time to time. This also serves as a deterrent to the mining companies, small scale, medium scale, large scale companies that are violating our environmental laws. So we want to make sure that they comply as much as possible for minimal impact on the environment.
Afanunti semwe an Environmental Protection Agency wo mo dia beto dwa mo de kwama FAC Gold eye campaign no ye gina we so ne adane ye ho sema abaye ba ye de nsem no ekọ edwadi emu. the media management at the National Lottery Authority NLA penny for at the visit Biako Drew Supreme Ventures Limited SVL and Jamaican company I want my Ghana no much say there penny for authority board chairman and a technical advisor, Minister of Finance and acting director general Edema NLA Mohammed Abdul Salam any board members Ahudwa Womo Womo de visit we akodru ho a womo chese womo hwe nim se SVL womo ne NL betimi enyanka bom se ne be ya ebeboa masa collaboration no abem na womo adwuma womo ye wo my Ghana ha no etimi aboa ye papa penu nti womo de womo hwehwa ne se National Lottery Authority mpunto ebetimi abem enu nti anasese ade womo de sa probo ye kopiem wo SVL company mu a womo kwohwe se inkunimdi anase collaboration ebetimi abasa companies menu we entem ewo my Ghana ha nti same way ananwume ye de abesumu ewe dwedi nsem no eso ye gina we so na ya da ne ho sima ba ye ba ye de nsem no eko anigede emu Yadin Sam no ekwa Nigerian Semudia Ghanaian YouTuber awasan ye content creator ewo my Ghana Woodmaya ono anodin sembi abetudwende enche bia ana I show speed wo bepiem ewo my Ghana ndie to de wo mudi ni ko biye papa ne no ene nam so ama ende Woodmaya hedi abetudwa watchem se ma I show speed bepiem wo my Ghana ha to sa hodo amode ne kwa bia ye bebre na ana omode abrante ekopiem wo ne ba kwa enu wo mani agi hu ye papa eye kropon de na ende omukodu amango ni ade wo mode ma abrante edi ye no wo chese enu ene ye to a wo mode ne koya wo mankasa wo makoma to mo ye hu se bebi omode abrante ekodu eye baby pa enu nti eye Woodmaya abamontima wode ne nsem abetudwa efa I show speed obepiem wo my Ghana wo chese wo mepem no won besan atonsa e de afre no amana san ebepiem wo my Ghana ba wo ba e de ade a wo manigi ye papa na biaya wo mode oye I show speed copy ya Ghana foi na enije ho eye kropon de no enu nti sesi ade nsem we ana Woodmaya wono so wode abetudwa enwumre e wo enije de nsem ni mu a enwumre KFM TV enso ye de bi aba besom ye gina Woodmaya nsem so ne de enije de nsem ene enwumre no osia kase no ye de nia aba na wie nsem no na edoso ye papa na de di mu akotine bia ni se endedwe Ghana Mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wobone humode ekobie mu ewo military academy mra womode wo graduation ceremony ehihye so no ye de mu sem ye de ebesom wasa enso anedu kopie mu asantemantem security agencies ahodo e de nsem we kwama driver for say womunjai ye lorry fa womujija nu mpenifo ensa enhyase na anyesa na Ghana mano so mu a wombehwe ama eniomudi ni senia efata eno so ye de mu nsem ye de ebesom enwumre ye de edwedi nsem eka ho edema National Lottery Authority sesi ade wo mu hwe nim se wo mu ne SVL enso ebenya nkabo se ne beboa ma eye wo madwuma wo mu ye wo my Ghana han etimi etumpon ede ama ye no so ye domo esuko edema ye de anigede nsem eka ho edema enwumre Woodmaya etwemu se mra I show speed bepiem wo my Ghana han aprobode wo mu di biko ye papa na bia ya wo manigin ho eye ekropon eho ana ye bia ya wo mankasa wo matime hu se wo mu di abrante ekopie ho a wo mani agi ye papa we ni nsem ne afoforo pie enwumre ye boa no ayede besom se no nsia kase wo KFM TV ne so ye de aseda kase ebe kwa ma ya boa for KFM Musical Center Dadaba Tech Abana Talent Microfinance wo ananwume wo so masinema medin semi mede ebesom ye da wa otifi abibia no do afidie no to a wo hwe ye no ye da mu ina ase okenkanfo enwume otemi nka no edin a meje so ene maami esinkroma yakra mu ina